Day 3, we have 5 picks. The defensive line, a lot of good guys out there still defensive line wise. We still haven't gotten a running back yet. We still haven't gone after a wide receiver yet. Is there any players in particular you guys want to go to that you see on the board right now? You're like, yes, I want to pinpoint that, or positions wise, where you want to attack tomorrow with our final 5 picks?
Halfback wise, you know who I like. I think Tootin stands out to me more than anybody else. I like him a lot as far as like his versatility. And I think when you utilize him, especially in our zone scheme, I think he'll be fine. As far as D line, I know we'll probably get somebody else. What's the name up here in the thumbnail? Who's that? Don't see right there. Yeah, from
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yeah.
Oh, gosh, the guy. What's that?
Mills. That's his name?
Mills. Yeah, Mills.
Yeah, Kyler Mills. And so you're thinking about that. We can go get another wide receiver. Who could that be? I told you I like Teja Johnson. I like what he does out there. He's a guy that you can get, scrappy type of dude. And then you could probably get another dude as far as tight end, Ronnie Gatson, I said as well. He might be one of those guys you get free agent. There's going to be some dudes that's going to be pick. There's going to be free agents, man, that you can just go like, man, we got to get you here. So
100%.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent. There's some good tight ends still out there.
There's a lot of talent out there, period.
Yeah, bringing Stools, another guy. What's the name of the guy from Nebraska tight end? Fedone. He's good as well. So.
Oh, wow. I didn't really – Lathan Ransom's still out there.
So is Billy Bowman. Whatchamacallit? I think Oklahoma?
Oklahoma safety, yeah.
I like him. I like Billy Bowman a lot.
Now, Lathan Ransom?
Yeah, he's still there. The Ohio State safety?
Ohio State, yeah. Love him.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys. As far as certain players, I mean, it depends. If you me and linebacker, a linebacker's kind of like our bizarro version of like cornerback and safety, right? I mean, we could easily have an opening next year at linebacker. Two openings in 2 years from now. We have a get out year with Tranquil, so maybe 2 openings. So Jeffrey Bossa, the guy I talked about, Chris Paul, he's still out there. He didn't get drafted.
Oh, wow.
He's supposed to go in the 3rd.
Yeah.
So Paul's out there. Barrett Carter's out there. Bossa, Mondon's out there. A lot of guys who pretty much fit that will linebacker that I think we'll need pretty soon. Safeties, you named one. I'm a huge Billy Bowman fan. I think we need someone to maybe step up and play that like deep free safety. Bowman was just crazy athletic and had like a 90 pass protection grade. Shoosh, man. Running back, all those little zone read, dump off to them and watch them hit the open field type guys are out there. Dylan Sampson's still out there. Who was being compared at one point? He was like neck and neck with Travion Henderson for like a 2nd or 3rd round pick.
Yep.
It's so weird. Like these guys don't do anything to like lower their draft stock, but some guys just rise and other guys just don't. Like I haven't heard one bad thing about Sampson throughout this entire period, but it's almost like people kind of get like tired of the same names. They just kind of disappear. Like, it's very odd to me. But then you have guys like Tootin who kill it and have like a crazy day at the combine, and he's still stuck in that 4th to 5th round target range, right? So a lot of running backs left. Royal's a receiver still out there. I gotta believe some of these guys go early 4th, but you never know. They slip. They keep on slipping, right? It doesn't mean it stops now. Would love if Royals fell to us. Oh my gosh. Talk about getting a receiver at a good value. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, a lot of run stuffers out there. We didn't get that yet. So I think you can wait to the 7th to get that. But Cam Jackson, the dude from Florida, sticks out. Dude is a monster run stuffer. He is what you want he's like the closer to a normal sized dude version of your boy Watson. He's 6'6", 340, and has ridiculously long arms and just swallows people up. He's the reason why Watson couldn't get on the field. That's the guy you want, right? The guy keeping Watson on the sidelines. So there's a lot of things that we still need. We need that open field running back. We still use a run stuffing D tackle, a linebacker, safety. So yeah, I think the boards fell pretty good for us. Actually, I think we hit the right spots, the right players, the right spots, and we're going to be a fun day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's. I would say honestly, the way the board is right now, it's a lot better than what the way the mock drafts went.
Oh yeah, because if you do a mock now, the players available at these positions are like it's way better than what it would have been if you just started the mock at like pick 1.
Yeah.
The
experts just had their lists wrong. They had their rankings wrong. There you go.
Yeah. Well, because look at all the guys that weren't supposed to be there. Like Sawyer was always gone at this point.
Yep.
Jalen Royal is always gone at this point. Kennard, Ivy, your boy Ivy.
Yeah.
Amy Martinez was gone around this point. Maynard is gone at this point. Scadabo was gone at this point. Braden Swinson was gone at this point. Shadur was gone at this point. Marcus Bowe, the guard from Purdue, he's always gone in the second or third round. It's crazy he's even around right now. So most of these guys, they're right now.
Yeah, Cody runs. That's a good list of running backs right there, man. Neil, Jordan James,
Giddens still there.
Ollie Gordon. Yeah, there's a lot of guys on the board. And I think it really goes into the point of saying that teams know what they want. They know who they wanted to get. And they really weren't going to, kind of deviate from their plan. So we could sit there and say, oh, yeah, the Chiefs need this or, other teams need that. The team's like, look, we know the guys that we want. And we got them all rated out here. And I've always felt it very interesting when they put the pictures on the war room and everybody's turning around, shaking each other's hand and saying, oh, like, dang, like that's their guy. It was like, so who they were hoping was going to be there. And so they were able to get him. But there's a ton of talent, man. It's gonna go pretty fast tomorrow, man. So what time does the draft start?
Starts at noon. Starts at noon. Yep.
Right and early for me, baby. Get a breakfast burrito and strap on in.
So that means we have to eat Mr. Relevant pick. Yeah.
Breakfast burrito time.
So we have Mr. Relevant pick, so that would probably be around 5, I have to imagine. So I would say probably 5-ish when we come back on for our post-draft recap of day 3. So yeah, Mr. Relevant's always fun. Last time we had Mr. Relevant, we drafted Ryan Suckup, kicker.
Ooh.
We don't need a kicker this time. So but if you guys had, obviously we need to see what the way the board is by the time it gets to our pick tomorrow. But if you had to guess, what do you think would be the first pick for us right out the gate tomorrow? Would that be running back? Like, what do you think the biggest need is for us as of right now? We've tackled OT.
I guess it's 5th round running back.
Okay,
that's my guess. I think we take closer to a BPA approach in the 4th round.
Really, you don't think they draft a need approach because so far they've gone need. They've gone.
Half our team is still kind of need BPA. So like what linebacker, safety, receiver, run stuffing PT. If they really like someone, I don't think they'll do that though. I think it'll be safety, linebacker, or receiver.
JD.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I think it's going to be on need as far as, but priority wise, the need. So I do. I think it's going to be probably halfback. I think so. Because I do believe that you could probably get a decent wide receiver. Now, look, here's the thing though. At a certain point, certain those wide receivers that's really good. Then there's a huge drop off.
Yeah,
big time
drop off. Like, yeah, you might as well just wait for free agents, to kind of come in and do what they do. So you got to make sure you pick up a guy, and especially that list that Cody just put up there. That's quality guys. He didn't even have Tootin on there. So maybe you do go for maybe a receiver. That might be receiver or halfback. I think that's the two that you had to look for. So
unless there's some other guy, some other position that's still a year away from being a major needs there. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, pull the trigger on that. The guy you did not expect to be there is there, but we're pretty aggressive. I feel like if we like a guy a lot and he's like 5 to 10 picks away, we'll find a way to move up for him. We're not gonna hesitate. I mean, look what we do with Noah Williams, man.
Yeah, it surprised me. It did. It really surprised me. Because I was wondering, like, what did they hear for them to make that move? Believing somebody else might have took it. And that's usually what happens. Like, man, somebody else is high on this guy too, on this list. Or just saying, like, man, we just can't let this guy go. We like him enough. Hey, let's not mess around with it. Let's see if we can get a deal done right now. So
well, he went right after Jacob Parrish did. So maybe that was like their alarm clock. Like, okay, whenever Parrish goes, we make that deal. The next pick down, we make that deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody says Tootin fumbles a lot. They keep going to Tootin fumbling. You know what else he does? That sucker runs a 4-3. Return punts. Hits his head on the goalpost. So.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing that Noah Williams, he's a return man as well. I know 4.5 speed, but return man as well. And,
Oh, yeah, we talked about that when you went off for a second. Yeah.
Okay.
He actually had a return touchdown last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the 4-3 guy for that.
And that's a guy, like we said the other day, we want a functional player who can play on the team, have a spot, and also return instead of just having a return man,
Yeah, well, that's why I was sitting there saying, hey, you get a Teja Johnson here, you get a Tootin, too.
That would be unreal. If we got those two guys tomorrow, this would be the best draft that I think we've ever talked about since we've done the show.
It's gonna look like an Olympic track meet. That's what it's gonna look like. Like, this looks like a gold medal team right coming in. Wide receivers and running backs. Oh yeah, shoot, that's gonna look real fun. Pat gonna love that. Shoot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of running backs though.
There is.
I mean, that list, like, people say, oh yeah, Tootin to go in the third or the fourth. Okay, I mean, Tootin, Giddens, Scatabo, Neal, Samson. That's 5. That's 5. We're 30.
Yeah, but there's a big drop off from like the because the type of guy.
Samson.
No, I'm talking about the type of guy we need, right? It's not we're drafting any running back. We want a guy who's going to have that home run hitter ability. Which I'm seeing a lot of people want us to draft Scatabo, and I get it, body of work. But the type of back I think we want is more of that home run kind of a elusive kind of guy. Whereas Scatabo and Devin Neal are not that guy, right? Whereas Samson is that guy. Tootin is that guy. Brashard Smith is that guy.
Well, hold on now. This is what our opinion is.
Right. No, 100%.
That true. Chiefs might think Scatabo is exactly what they want. A guy that moves the chains. Run over guys, make guys miss, does it all, catches the ball great out the backfield, does a hell of a job in pass protection. So he may be the guy. I'm not going to discount that. See, that's why I'm like, can't be attached to too many guys, man. Look, I like Ollie Gordon, but Ollie Gordon ain't going to get 25 carries. Chiefs might not like him. I like him. I like his talent. I like Tootin's talent. But, hey, man, shoot. So
I was just looking. Samson didn't run at the combine. I was trying to see what his 40 time is. 4.48.
Tennessee?
Yeah. 4.48.
Yeah.
Judkins, same time. A little slower than Hampton.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
A tough guy. Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.